Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're going to have to look at the camera because I'm doing driving. We're in the van.
Alright.
We're in the van.
You know, we said good morning. It's only just good morning.
Yeah, I know, but...
We do tend to miss the earlier part of the day, don't we?
Yeah, but we, you know, with a good reason. We're going out in the van today and we're going to Lanhydrock House, which is about 10-15 minutes drive from where we are. We're taking the van because we've got some homemade soup.
After 300 yards,
and a bus.
turn right, A374, the terrace.
Well, that was a nice bus driver who was quite happy to push me in the hedge. Yeah, back to what I was saying. We're off to Lanhydrock House. We've got some homemade tomato soup that we're going to have for our lunch. So we're just going to go and have a look round. Don't think we can take Winnie in the house, so we might have to
turn right,
leave Winnie.
74,
Leave Winnie
the terrace.
in the van. So, but, right, do come along and join us. The weather in Cornwall is
has improved.
Has improved, yeah, definitely has improved.
For the minute, let's not speak
wait until we get there, and then it'll tip with rain. So
we might spend the rest of the afternoon just sat in the back of the van.
Yeah.
But hey ho.
At least we're out.
At least we make an effort, don't we?
This is it. Right. We'll be back
when we get there.
At Lanhydrock. We'll show you we'll show you what it's like the lead up into Lanhydrock. So we'll be back presently. We don't want the rest of it though. We're going to go in here.
That must be the tow house.
Yeah. And if we'd have carried on down that road where I turned off, it would have brought us out here. So basically, I've not done as I'm told, which is pretty good. Which is 2.5 metres? No, we're not 2.5 metres, are we?
Well, we got through.
Yeah.
We breathed in.
Should we get this one?
If you like. Through where the majority of people have all come past, all parking.
So we'll go here. Well, in actual fact, we'll go behind him. Excellent. Right. Let's go and get a ticket.
Anyway.
Winnie's in a hurry.
Okay.
Right. Shall I go and get a ticket while you go and do whatever it is you need to do? Machine. Press the yellow button. Scan. Oh, look at that. What are we doing? Oh, we have a ticket. Apparently we're valid. Hey, it's Winnie. Is visitor reception open? Is visitor... What's this?
Big version of Winnie.
Right, no, visitor...
What are you after?
Visitor reception? Or is that just the... It's a cafe, isn't it? Ah, right. Okay. No, I was looking for, it says visitor reception to... Oh, Winnie. Wow. There we go.
Down.
No. Need to go. Oh, you're nice, clean. You're going to learn, aren't you? I'm going to buy you dog trousers.
No, the dog's just going to learn not to jump
up. Yeah. So the cafe's open. The Winnie's on one today. The cafe's open. The house is open as well, but we won't be going in because we've got Winnie.
Oh, I was a bit worried it was going to be freezing cold, but it's a bit more sheltered down.
It is. So again, this is a place that I have driven past God knows how many times, and I've never been in it.
Oh, we're still never going to be in it.
No.
We're just going to see it from the outside.
Going to see it from the outside. Right.
Oh.
Let's walk on down. It's now officially yours. I've just given you away my lastest tissue ever. Till I nick the next one.
Until you have another one.
So, the house, I can just see it through the woods. It's got a church as well. He did explain to me the reason why most of these houses tend to have their own churches, because they didn't have to mix with the menials then, did they?
In the end,
So,
it was so messy and so slippery. Get in there.
so it's between there, I don't know if you can see it.
Most people had to pay the church
Really?
tithes, so which was a part of their income off the land.
Really?
Yeah. So if you mix the church with the house, then the money was all going into the same direction, wasn't it?
Valid point.
Very cynical.
Yeah. Right, let's get up to the house. Go on, sorry, what did you just say?
So I need to cut all the tops off all the bushes.
Oh, sorry, you got a bit close down. Oh, yeah. Do you think it's because, well, I don't know, just tidier?
Where's Winnie allowed to go?
In the courtyard and around,
Winnie, wait.
and around the house, not around the house. So we can,
Right there.
there is a little tea room, so if one of us goes and walks around the house, or sits with the dog. That's a very grand entrance, isn't it? Oh, looks like we've got to scan them again. Okay, you can explain that one.
Right. Well, we can't take the dog through that entrance.
Yeah.
Around here is a cafe, which leads on to one of the routes that you can do within the grounds of the house.
Yeah, which is the kitchen route.
So she's advised that one sits at the cafe and the other one does the route, and then Ricky Verky, as
Right.
they say.
Okay. Oh, look, she's going to find the muddiest part possible.
Come on.
And
Is this the cafe
then,
then?
yeah, I'm assuming so. It's the side of the house. Oh, it's a kit, right, so. Gesundheit. Right. We're on the kitchen route. Kitchen route begins this way. So it's at this point we realise that I know absolutely nothing about Lanhydrock House, and the only way to do this is to come back another day without Winnie, and Lisa tells us all about it. Well, I'm going to say welcome back, because this is all part of the same video, but the more astute amongst you are going to notice several things. Number one, we're not wearing the same clothes. Number two, we're lacking something.
No Winnie.
No Winnie.
As we're going in the house.
Yeah, so
We couldn't go in the house
No.
together last. Well, if you've watched the first part.
yeah, so the first part of the
If you
video,
haven't fast forwarded to this bit.
yeah, if you
then
fast forwarded, you're going to be going, hang on a minute. So
And obviously the weather's a little bit different today.
yeah, the first 20 minutes of the video was us with the dog, with Winnie. And now we're back. We're back on a different day. It's colder, but we're going to go in the house, and the intelligent one amongst us will know all about the. Right, who are they?
The robots.
Yeah.
They were initially, well, we go right back to Lanhydrock was owned by the Augustine monks, and then when Henry VIII decided that he wanted to take all the land and riches away from the monasteries, in the dissolution he took this away from the monks. And it ended up being bought into the hands of the Robart family, who was a very rich merchant. So the priory was here, but not the house. So Thomas Robart started building the house. Then, I've got to try and remember now. The Robart family lived here until 1624. If you know history, you'll know that Cromwell took over and the house was requisitioned away from the Robarts. They obviously must have been loyalists to the king. They got the house back after Charles II was put back on the throne, and it stayed in the Robart family. The initial Robarts died out, they were childless, so it ended up being inherited by a distant niece, and her son decided to resurrect the Robarts name, so it's now Agar Robarts.
Yeah.
They sort of, I don't know what they sold, but they obviously were very wealthy merchants to have a place like this. It was destroyed by fire. One of the Lady Robarts died of smoke. Oh, I can't say the word.
Inhalation. Yeah. Hence the reason in the previous video you will see the little fire station.
It was originally sort of four-walled with an internal courtyard, but because of the fire, it's now this U shape. So.
Yeah.
What else can I say?
Well, should we get in the house? We can go through each area and each room, and you can tell people about it as opposed to me waffling, going, "That's nice, I don't know." So
okay.
we're just about to go through the gatehouse, and we'll go from there. So let's have a walk through the gatehouse. That said gatehouse. There you go. Right. Oh look, people doing work. So we discussed the flat-topped trees, didn't we?
Previously, yeah.
We did. Previously discussed the flat-top trees.
It went into the hands of the National Trust in 1953. So the National Trust have had this a long time.
Oh wow.
And the last Agar Robarts died heroically in the war, trying to save somebody in no man's land. So
that's just outside of Lou, isn't it? No man's land.
So,
right, okay, sorry. We're talking at cross purposes here. Are you talking as in the trenches?
yes.
Yes, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Right, for once, I was actually being extremely serious and got cross-purpose chat. You was talking. So should we go start in the centre of the house and then go around the kitchens?
Okay.
Okay. Should we do this? Right, around this way and into the house. So, a Lady R's Bazaar is something that she did to raise money for her charities.
Okay, if you want to come in, the video is starting, so to run a little bit quicker. You can come in, take a couple of minutes, so you can have a look around the inner hall, which is where we're calling the
Right. Oh.
We're in the dining room, one of my favourite rooms when we come to houses like this. Look at this table.
Look at that. It's really just like our place, but a lot grander, a lot bigger, and they've probably got a better menu. But this took a while. Look at that. Look at that. You were saying that after the fire, because of the fire.
Yeah, the occupants of the house, the lady of the house, Juliana, died.
Yeah.
And then in less than 12 months her husband died. So the heir, who was living in London with his family, came here in 1881 and they remodelled the house. The house had been gutted after the fire, so it's very much in the Victorian style.
Yeah.
Internally, that's what you're looking at here in this dining room. So 85% of the artefacts here are original from that time.
Right.
Yeah.
So we should see more as we go through.
Yeah, but interestingly, there's no chandeliers, look. There's nothing hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, right. Yeah. So there is just a light. So we just noticed that there's a little.
No, I'd already read it out there. But
Okay, so it said there was a gap between
the door frame and the door itself.
Yeah.
So the butler could be looking to see when his services were going to be needed.
Okay.
So there's a cupboard here.
Hot cupboard?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you can see it's piped. So there's heat. There's hot pipe. It goes up and over.
Russell Street.
Ah.
So the family that came to live here inherited it.
Yeah.
Lived up in London, so they would have been well connected with the people of the day that made all the latest Victorian
Gadgets.
gadgets, I suppose. Yeah. So this hot cupboard, steam heated cupboard, keeping food warm, would have been quite a thing. I mean, it'd be quite a thing now to have in your house, wouldn't it?
It's much like a what's the like a hostess trolley.
A big hostess trolley.
Yeah.
And
Teflon.
they have a telephone and then a little bell.
Oh.
So King George VI and Queen Elizabeth, Queen Mother,
Yeah.
came here for dinner.
Oh.
Well, they came here for lunch. 11th of June 1950.
Ooh. The carnations. Favourite of the Queen Mothers. How absolutely divine.
Malmaisons.
Yeah. Easy for you to say. What's that bit for? A desk for cleaning the table, isn't it? And something hot.
Oh, these would have brushed all the crumbs away, I should imagine. So, as weird as it sounds, one of the jobs would have been to sort of brush all the debris away from the people while they were actually still sat at the table.
Oh. Excellent.
No.
Right, let's.
Oh, let's have this go.
Should we carry on through to the next?
The soda siphons are huge as well, aren't they? Let's see.
Yeah, right, let's carry on through. So, go on the picture is the fire, isn't it?
Yeah. And this would have been originally, when I said it was owned by the monks, this is the old priory here.
Yeah.
So they owned the priory and the land. So when that was taken off them,
Yeah.
obviously the wealthy Robart family had then started to build the house back at that time.
Right.
So that's in the time of Henry VIII, 1530s. I can't remember when.
Pre-fire.
Oh, this fire happened 1880, was it? 80. So the rebuilding was 1881. So this is very much Victorian at the time of the fire. Can I just show you that door frame here? Look. Isn't that magnificent?
Is it granite?
Yeah.
Oh, that is something else. It is.
There are chops in here.
Ah. Oh, look, world shaft. Don't they? Look at that.
And some aloe veras.
Ah. I didn't know it personally. But, aloe vera?
So, the Robarts, they become politicians. So, the chap that renovated this house became a lord and elevated into the House of Lords.
Oh, excellent. So this puts this.
That's her bedroom there. That's his. And
Yeah.
he's got his little saucer bath.
Yeah,
And then look at, I mean, how much water would this take up?
loads. But to me, I mean, this is some serious ensuite.
Well, it's very nice, isn't it? But if you've got
But it's, oh no, it's definitely hers.
if
Look.
you've got loads of money, they don't make no difference, does it?
So I don't get this. He has to bath in there in the little saucer bath, and she gets the massive ensuite.
Well, I
There's-
don't see where your problem is.
Where's the equality in that?
What?
You know, just pointing it out.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah, but look,
Oh, this is hers. Wow. There's definitely some equality issues here.
Well, I wonder if that's Cafe de Monte up there.
Which one?
Cafe de Monte, that.
The clock.
That one over to big job things. No, I gather.
Intelligent.
He would come in here
Yeah.
if he wanted a cuddle. But that room was off bounds to her. That is private.
Oh, right. So this is where he came for a cuddle.
Well, maybe.
I like her diplomacy. Very nice. And through into the boudoir.
Oh.
So this is the ladies' private sitting room.
I don't know.
You know, it is. It says look, a boudoir was a ladies' private sitting room. See?
I thought you were being clever then.
No. Thank you very much.
Oh, she did her all her letter writing correspondence in here.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
I wonder how much coal and wood they must have used to warm this place up.
Well, they were merchants. They were fuel merchants, wasn't they, for the mines?
Don't suppose it made any difference.
Yeah. How unusual is that clock? Look at that.
What sort of name is Everilda? God dear.
Ooh, this is like the, I'm assuming this is like the grand city out room. You know what it is? Wow, look at that amazing chap there. That's an amazing portrait, don't you think?
Yeah.
You probably can't see. You can't see because there's what do you reckon? Mean?
Oh, I don't know.
So these two little bits here, this is a bit above the entrance, isn't it? Like, yeah. So you know what I mean? This is above the gate door in. So this looks out. Even that's got its own little fireplace.
I'm loving all this. All little miniature, isn't it?
Yeah.
Little book stand.
Yeah. This is the drawing room. So the drawing room is so named as we ladies withdraw here when the evening meal is finished, whilst the gentlemen remain at the table to enjoy whisky and cigars. Just the way it should be. Women should be seen and not heard.
Oh, they would have had their own little chit chat going on.
No. So, during the day. So the girls come back here to discuss girl things, and the boys do boys things. Not much changed at all. Bit of needle stuff. Yeah.
She couldn't inherit. So when he died, when the last earl died, the title disappeared.
Well, this is Google, as you've never seen it before. This is Google of the Victorian era. This is the library. Yes. Hello, fontable knowledge.
Yeah.
Is this the library?
Yeah.
It's not. It is. Sorry, what did you just say?
These girls.
Yeah. They
weren't great lookers.
pretty plain.
Well, they've got quite big noses. And they're all very heavy around the eyes, aren't they? They all have this very much the same look.
It's the Bodmin look.
Like Dolly the sheep, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like genetics quite strong
it's
with these people.
Yeah, that's what you get. It's just for living in the dog bin area, area.
Well, I don't know, because that lady there married, he's called Hunt, but I can't remember his first name, and their two daughters still look. See, these two girls are the daughters.
Yeah.
So they're the granddaughters of the Robarts,
yeah.
but they still all look exactly the same. Can you switch that on?
I can't, because I can't see you. Explain about this room.
It's the library.
But it's also
It
called...
used to be, this is the only part of the house that was unscathed by the fire.
Yeah.
So it's what they called the long gallery in houses of this period.
Yeah.
Where you would have taken your daily exercise.
Right.
Just walked up and down several times, I suppose, to give yourself exercise when you couldn't go outdoors.
Right. Okay. Marvellous. See? Education. Ah, very interesting. Talking to that gentleman. So this is the morning room. And this is where they have their breakfast. Full English.
You don't know.
I don't know that. The West Britain. Crikey, that's been going forever.
What's that?
The West Britain.
Pastries.
See, this is what happens when you come from a working class family and you marry someone from a middle class family. So, you had a what?
We had a breakfast room, separate to our dining room.
This is why she's had to show me how to use a knife and fork. Look at his shoes. Wow. Sir Richard
Robarts. Afterwards, First Lord Robarts.
Oh. It's a bit dark, and I'm really sorry, but we're in a little alcove. So if you can see us, I've got a dark coat on as well. So we were just about to start and go and look around the kitchen, but Lisa's feeling a little tad unwell, so
We'll go back in a minute.
we're going to go back in a minute. But
Just having a drink and a sit down.
yeah, we've not had any.
You. Don't we, us? You.
It's a raw we. So Lisa's having non-alcoholic water, and I'm having tea. So normal service resumed in a minute. Alright, so we're back in. But I've got to say, look, very quickly, how real do these look? You just want to pick them up and eat them, didn't you? See, you couldn't resist it.
I was only doing it for the camera. So yeah, whoever made all this was good. This is quite an interesting thing, isn't it?
Yes, a knife sharpener.
It says a knife cleaner there.
Okay.
And that says this is a knife machine.
A knife machine.
Right. Seems rather a thing, doesn't it?
It looks like it might polish them up.
Oh yeah. Got little brushes.
Yeah.
But it's got directions for use always and never always. Oh.
Yeah. So the last time I came in here, I was very oh, this is nice, very pretty. Do you want to try and elaborate on my very nice and very pretty?
Did you show them the slow cooker?
I didn't, because I didn't read about it. Do you want to tell people
You
about
didn't
this?
notice this in
No, I didn't, because I was aware of the fact that. So what's that? Oh, I can't see this. Hang on, sorry people. You hate that, don't you?
But this is the slow cooker, look.
Yeah. How does it work?
Well, the straw obviously acts as insulation, so you put that in when it's very hot.
Yeah.
Put the lid on, bury it in straw, shut the thing, and it just, the heat slowly cooks it, a bit like your rice steamer.
That's cool.
You've got all these things up here, like, you don't put your fingers in any of those.
No. To turn it off, because she really does not like the light, do you?
Well, the other thing is, you don't suppose you read about it, these are zinc lined sinks.
Yeah. And what?
I think I read somewhere that they're less likely to chip or crack any of the crockery. The zinc is more forgiving, I don't know. It tells you a bit further on anyway.
I'm impressed. Everything looks... you see that's real cocoa powder? Whereas they're not real apples.
Real apples?
Real apples.
One word, apples.
Apples. Right. Let's go through into the main cookie bit. Could you cook with that? See, I can't. The thing is, I can't see it. So on the camera, I can't see that. I can now.
So these would have been to make griddle cakes, isn't it?
Oh, right. See, I can see it now. Is that like a bain-marie thing?
Well, I don't know.
Why don't you know?
Because I don't know what a bain-marie is.
Is it bain-marie?
No idea.
Well, you put the hot water in and then stand the thing in it.
Oh, I don't know that.
Okay. No. Now, this is what you call a kitchen. And that's what's got hot water in it, I reckon.
Did you read what this board does?
It's a hot cabinet.
It's just, the reason it's here is if the people working here had to stand near the heat of this,
Yeah.
it would be too hot. So they put this here
Yeah.
to reflect the heat, to stop the people here from passing out.
This must be the warmest place in the whole house.
That tells you there, look.
So, oh, so she agreed the menus with her ladyship a few days in advance.
Yes, I should buy the shopping. You'd have to order in the shopping, wouldn't you?
That's brilliant.
Well, so it always works, still works like that now, doesn't it?
The kitchen maid is preparing a simple.
Wow. So, the French have got in with the cooking stuff. Look at that. So they did away with their charcoal range and put in.
This newer version.
Is new what?
Newer version.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it's heated. Is that still charcoal then?
I don't know. I mean, it says goodbye to the charcoal range. So is it just all fire on absolutely anything?
No idea. It doesn't say what it uses.
No. But what I want to know is where the heat. Where is the boiler for everything? Because that thing now is powered. So the heat actually comes from pipes, not a naked flame. So is there a naked flame there, or is that just to keep? Oh, I can see, like a bit. Yeah, but I'm assuming that they shoveled coal and that into the bottom, and that was just to keep the. I don't know. That's a bit.
It would have been a big fire and the bottom would have heated up the middle, I'm assuming.
That's something else. I mean,
unless there were water in those pipes, and
yeah,
then it would have heated up the pipes.
That's
like
what I'm saying. But where did it? Wow, look at that! Look at the roof. This has got this. Yeah, but I'm saying what I don't get is where does that come from?
Does it come from that again?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do they build a fire in that which then heats that, which then goes around the whole house? Because there are pipes absolutely everywhere. But For my childishness, all the food looks real. That is just unbelievable. So we're in a bit that obviously I prefer because it's all to do with desserts and cheese and...
Size of these jugs.
Wow, what an impressive pair of jugs. Sorry,
3 of them.
3 jugs. These are nice. This is what I call proper mixing dishes.
I've got a proper mixing bowl like that, which I make my Christmas cake in.
Yeah. This is, see, look. And they've even got little doilies for...
Just got flowers.
Yeah. Oh, that to me, that looks mouldy. That looks like it's seen better days. What do you think? That's definitely seen better days, isn't it?
When I lived in France,
Yeah.
and I did a lot of entertaining. This would be the sort of size dishes I had.
To entertain with?
Well, I did a lot of cooking, I
Did you juggle them, or?
I'd have 50, 60 people over for a meal.
Oh, that's not that big.
No. No.
No.
I think one Christmas we had, my brother came over as well. I think there was 44 of us for Christmas Day dinner.
Wow. That means I could invite Norton and this guard station. What's that? That's a cheese, isn't it?
That cheese, like a green cheese.
Oh yeah, that's true. Camembert.
Don't know, run cold water along here to keep everything.
Keep it cold, yeah. Right. So through to the next bit.
Go back this way, to come back this way. I don't
Then
know
we turn. So that's the way out as well. So you've got 2 ways out.
why.
Yeah, because that way it just goes back into the kitchen, doesn't it?
Oh.
But
Which room do you want to do first then?
well, we can sort of do this bit, then you do a circle, and then
This will be the bakery then.
so that each. Whoa, a door up onto a door. It's cold. Let's just come around here. Bloomsbury. So everything was sort of baked and done fresh.
Look, this bread oven takes 4 days to reach an even temperature, so was kept lit at all times.
4 days.
Oh, you know, I've got that big heavy chopping board. I got one like that, haven't I?
That's something else. I mean, and I think this is probably the chopping board that was here, because it's seen use, isn't it?
Yeah, I look at the big saucepan as well.
Crikey.
Oh, crikey.
Ah,
Have you seen this like fixed?
you seen this? Look, these huge dough troughs enabled the kitchen maids to knead large quantities of dough. Is that all the way along, or is that just... No, it's just that bit. Oh, that bit of screw.
This one's hinged.
Yeah.
Oh, that's heavy.
I guess it has to be, doesn't it, really? It's funny, isn't it, really, that...
Everything here, it weighs a ton, doesn't it?
well, it's built to last, and it is lasting. And into another room. What's this?
Pastry.
Pastries. So we had all the very nice... Oh, yeah. It's just cake, really, isn't it? So are these are volleyball, no? Yeah. So this is the unbaked, Oh, you see, look at that. That's just got "Eat Me" written all over it. but you can't. And that's a sieve, which I thought was water. What's that do then?
Put your finger in there, I'll tell you.
That's a bit spiteful.
I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure what that's for.
Hey, look, that's a good idea, isn't it? Have a rink in jars
In a glass.
in a glass cupboard. You've been here before?
Oh, this is the ice. This is your French freezer, isn't it?
Is your what?
Chest freezer. Lead lined, isn't it? This is would be here, look. This is where you keep your ice.
All right.
Victorian family expected fresh and fashionable food even before electric refrigeration. Ice was crucial, delivered from Plymouth and stored in insulated chests. So this would have been your precursor to the freezer.
It's
Have you seen all this?
look. I just can't get how realistic this food looks. So that's a couple of dead animals up there. What's that? That's beef. What's that? Lamb? No, that's leg of lamb over there.
Is it? I don't know. Is it?
Oh, whatever it is, it's not nice. Well, I don't like it anyway. Apples or peaches?
Peaches, I would have said.
Very, very nice.
Oh, cold.
Cold.
More dead animals, isn't it?
Oh, wow. Lots and lots of dead animals.
Funny ones.
Bunnies. You want to stroke the bunny?
Oh my god, I think that's a real stuffed bunny.
Is it a real stuffed bunny? Yep. All it is, it's been taxidermied. So all these are real stuffed animals. Yeah. Yeah, they've all been done.
Oh look. Particularly delicacy.
Ah. Trotters.
That's from your neck of the wood, isn't it? That looks a realistic bit of brisket.
Brisket. See, when I came here last time, I touched these because they look like.
That's another cold storage thing.
Look, there's mussels and oysters. Oysters make you do funny things.
You're not talking about me. I've never had one. So don't dare make me do funny things.
No, I'm just saying, they're meant to make you do funny things. Do you fancy trying an oyster?
No,
Why not?
because they look like snot.
They're expensive and meant to make you do sexy things.
I don't care. Don't want one.
Do you want an ice cube instead? Look. It's childish, isn't it? It's so childish. Ah, so this is the creamery. It's where you can cream.
It's all the milk churns, look.
Yeah. Yeah. So the milk's kept there.
Butter churn here.
Yeah, butter churn.
And then you put in cream in there.
Yeah. Scald it
And
to
then-
get clotted cream.
Yeah.
See, I know that.
Butter patters, look.
Ah. So they knock their into their own shapes.
Put them in brown paper.
So everything is done in-house.
That's hard work doing the butter churn. Have you ever made butter in a churn?
No, I haven't. Why are the eggs padlocked?
Because they'd have been expensive, I suppose.
Wow.
They don't want the peasants eating anything, do they? It's no joke, is it?
That's no yoke. Right. That's that bit. That's the kitchens. We're next. So you can't actually go in. But that's the servants' hall.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's where they went in and where they had something to eat, or. Oh, it's where the servants. Oh, servants' hall. No flash photography. Brilliant. Ask carpenter, always worth knowing, a good chippy. So, again, last time I came in, this was very much, oh look, oh that's nice. Now, Lucy's going to show us up these stairs and tell us about everything. I do believe that's a lift. Yeah, that cabinet is like a lift. So, up the stairs you go. All right. Ah. So. Oh, it is working. I was trying to work out whether the camera was working. I do apologise. So,
it's weird, isn't it? 'Cause that looks like the cistern for a toilet.
yeah.
It's feeding water into this sink.
Which is the system for a toilet.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
that's
built-in
where.
toilet.
Yeah. So that's what it is.
It isn't, because the tap would hit your back.
No. So you empty the pan. That pan
Oh, right.
down there. Flush the toilet, and away goes the stuff.
That is a bed warmer.
Yeah.
To hit your rugs and to get the dust out.
Yeah.
And look.
Clean your fires out with. Clean your fires out, and
It's a wilderness toilet.
yeah, wilderness toilet. Yeah, but
What's that?
that's a Hoover. That is a Hoover.
Wow.
And there's a portable Hoover next to it. And that's a modern day mop and bucket.
It's a bucket and mop. Well, if it was your job to work in here,
Yeah.
you were pretty low down in the pecking order, weren't you?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess so. It's just like the sluice room that Derriford does. Right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 children, I thought they had 10. Do you want to? Please ask me around the team before playing the piano. So, last time it said, can you play Help
It's
Yourself?
not a piano. It's a trichord.
What's the difference then?
Well, I don't know, but it's not a piano. Before this was a harpsichord, so trichord, 3 chords. Has it got less keys?
I wouldn't say so.
I don't know then.
Anyway, there's a piano there.
It's not a piano.
And there's it's almost like certain
They even had a programme printed for them, look. Played.
I said it's almost like where you are in the house depicts where you are in the pecking order, because we're right in the corner of the house now and there's no views. It's just sort of like dressy up time.
Well, so I can see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm just stood here looking
At what?
at this fantastic.
Do you remember we had a conversation and I said to you, I can't believe, and I might have zoomed in on it last time, but I can't believe what I was reading. So there's things like lavender and something else, and in here is... Would you put that in your bath? I mean, surely that's just taking a...
Very funny. Did you read this then? That the steep bath is a luxury for the children.
Because I thought it was only if you stepped too far forward.
Oh, well, they're like this.
No.
They did the height and weight of the children.
I wonder where they get that idea from. 600 sheets of toilet paper.
What's this? This paper is guaranteed to be perfectly pure and free from all injurious ingredients.
Specially recommended for the water closet. So Oh, there's a big penny just dropped.
Oh, please, good God, no. Please
Yeah,
don't say this, because it just shows extreme ignorance
It is.
as to what WC
C stands for.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear. Water closet.
Did you want to pretend you already knew that?
Yeah, I did know that. I was just wanting to see what you'd say. Wow, sugar. Hang on, come on, let's eat bites. Hey. Ah. Is it? Oh. Come on in, stand here. Back over a bit more.
What do you mean?
This way, come this way, come this way. Sit. Right.
Sit.
Stop, turn around. What are you? You are 5 foot 1, 2, 3. You're 5'4".
No.
Yes, you are.
1, 2, 3.
No,
What do you
5 foot 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, up that side.
Yeah, you're 5'4". You told me you were 5'2".
I've got heels on. Yeah.
You told me you were 5'2".
Bear with me. Oh, you can't be so annoying.
Oh God, I can't believe it. She led me astray. She told me she was 5'2", and now she's going to take her shoes off just to prove me wrong. You're going to tell me that 2 inches makes a massive difference. Right, stand up straight. All right, so you would have just missed the end of the argument about 5'2". She's actually 5'3". So there you go.
Can you just see how small?
Yeah, look at that. Look, so look, this is just pointed out. If you look at the neck hole in that dress, oh, sorry, it's a bit of a crap zoom, but look how small it is. It's tiny. But wow. We've just walked in here and it said you can't come in, go away, didn't it? Or something very similar to that. Oh. No.
You're not allowed past here. This is my private bedroom.
There you go.
Run along to the nursery.
That's what she just said, and she said it again. So, is this the nursery?
Done by an 8-year-old.
An 8-year-old did that. Excellent stuff. They're right to each other.
Oh, they're right at school, aren't they?
So everything was kept in the nursery, including their clothing and their own medicines. And children's influenza tablets.
If you're really noisy and really naughty, they give you a tablet to give you influenza. Yeah.
That shuts them up.
What's this here then?
What's what where?
This bottle.
Cough mixture.
Don't know. It's quite heavy.
Yeah, it looks a while.
So all the potions and lotions, was that kept under lock and key then?
There was no door on it.
Minutes of salt, Cruisy,
So,
and then we'll go for a walk.
what is
So
she?
beautiful.
A bit low down.
Yeah.
So,
Rocket chair.
I assume so. Ah. So, there's a down and an up button. Look at that. There, it says down and up. You see that? Each side of the fire. Down and up. So I have absolutely no idea what that does. Sorry, what was that book called?
Cornish Saints and Sinners.
So,
This one sounds interesting. Like Arabian Nights that we got.
yeah.
The Romance of Modern Mechanism.
Oh. Hmm.
Just stories of Richard Kipling.
Wow.
Form of Scrabble.
And into the toy room. Learn and play. So as you say, it's all about educating and educating through play. Oh. Standing in the corner when the lights went out. A lovely rocking horse.
I'd almost been by that time. Oh well, I like to think maybe if he lived in more modern times, he might have seen. He was a liberal, so maybe he would have got there in the end. Well, it's Women's Day, so. It is International Women's Day, so we're not Tommy's fence today. No, not today.
Here's Morris. He's pretty big, isn't he? Wow, this is everything is just massive, isn't it? It's just. What I don't get is this is a really nice house, but why do you need so many rooms? What does it? But you can only be in one.
This very male-dominated room.
Baden Powell's Scouts, Boy Scout.
Victorians loved killing things, didn't they? If it was beautiful in the wild, they liked to kill it and bring it back to their house.
Huh. Absolutely unbelievable. Just I'm still. I just can't get in my head how so very few people can have so much money.
Well, it still goes on today.
Yeah. Oh well. That's where you came to pay your rent.
Very Victorian, isn't it? I have that plate's nice.
Are you paying attention? Yeah. Okay. So, it took 2 visits, but we did it. We've had a look around. It is definitely well worth it.
What a brilliant place.
Yeah.
And it's so well laid out.
Yeah. I'm just really impressed with it all.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. If you're in this part of the world, come here.
Yeah, if you're in Cornwall.
And there was a chap I heard, obviously the weather wasn't great for us today, but you can go down the walk, it takes you right down to the river.
Yeah. Well, it's so many acres, isn't it? It's unbelievable. Anyway,
but the house as well, if you've got a National Trust card, it's a definite.
Yeah. We spend most of our time now in National Trust places. I feel old and grown up.
But we looked at Robarts, didn't we?
Yeah.
He was one of the directors of Coots.
Of Coots Bank.
Yeah.
Lots of money.
So, started off as a money lender and then I think got a bit more respectable.
Yeah.
So yeah, mega wealthy.
Yeah. Right, that's it. 2 visits, but we managed to get round it. So if you've liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't already, please subscribe and
ring the bell for notifications.
We'll be back in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye.